Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video a little quicker than usual, which is probably about time I started getting on my game, right? So looking at this, we are in the clan games at the moment. As you can see, I'm 2/3 of the way through of my personal goal. And what I want to do was kind of for the first time is a live, recorded live attack using HGHB at Town Hall 10. So I have two slightly different compositions. Gonna see how they run, hoping that I'll be successful and hoping it'll be a good example for you. I'm also aiming to not just be on dead bases. So we have our clan game at the moment is 2 dark elixir storages. I have 8 hours to do it. But obviously I'll be trying to do that during this video right now. So let's see what we got. Our army at the moment, obviously we've got our king and our queen. Let's have a look see. Our army, we're running 3 giants with 7 in the CC. Max level giants in the CC, that's kind of important at Town Hall 10. And then we've got 2 wizards, 3 archers, and 2 baby dragons for the funneling troops. Amazingly, if you need to adjust, you can, and you can use the healers on the queen and sort of start with the queen walk, but it works. Yeah, then it's kind of not really an HGHB. So only running 12 hogs with 13 bowlers of my own. So the idea is basically to have the giants beat on a wall while you set your funnel. Once they bust through, that's where we drop in a rage with our king, our queen, and our bowlers, and everything should start to make its way through the base. And then we start to deploy hogs. So we have 3 heals for the hogs, 2 rages for the kill squad. We may use a heal on that kill squad if necessary. A couple of poisons. So let's see how we go. Let's find a base. Hopefully this comes up quick. So this is a dead base. It is a Town Hall 10 barely. Not a great deal of loot, but I just don't feel like it's a good example. Should I risk it? Alright, let's risk it. Let's just keep moving. Let's find something that's not an 11 that's worth hitting. So here's a 10. Still got no infernos. Not a great deal of loot either. Loot's not the only thing you're after. This one's got infernos. Multi-target to that side. Single target on the far side. Hopefully we'll be overloading that as we get in. So we can heal through an inferno. So I've got no issues with that. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to drop the CC giants first, 1, 2, 3, and 4 healers. So that's the aim here. Let's put an archer down, archer down, archer down. We are going to run a wizard on each of those and a couple of baby drags. Just want to set that funnel up. So king, queen, and bowlers with a rage. So we're looking good. Entry is good here. We will drop a poison on the heroes when we get in. We are going to look at the healers are doing their job here. Another rage. Keep everything moving through. And what we're going to do is we are going to poison on the queen here. So everything's moving to the side. Not a lot in the way of tanking. I don't want everything to piece out the outside just yet. So queen's going to start going down here. Once the tanking moves up, we're going to start putting in our hogs. So just 3 on there, and we're going to put a heal through onto here. Hoping that we don't lose all our hogs in the process. Plenty of healing through the middle there. Pathing's looking good on the hogs. Heal comes down over the splash while everything else is working through the base. Not a problem, this will be a triple, and we are more than happy with this. One more section of the base to go really. We are going to poison those skellies just quickly there. Won't be too much of an issue. And we have a swag heal, which we will put down. We're going to pop our abilities now, just to get the extra troops for cleanup, and that's done and done. So, going to keep an eye out just in case we need the heals for anything. Hogs are going to move out ahead. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's just pop a random heal down there. Should be good. So there it is. So there's the first triple with the HGHB composition. That is the composition I would usually use, but I wanted to make a slightly different one that I was hoping, I don't know, would suit it a little more. It's a little bit lighter on the bowlers, a little bit heavier on hogs. So hopefully it will still work out to be successful, but we will see. So 35 seconds-ish left. There's the triple. Alright, so with the heroes still being up, we should be good to go straight into this next attack. I just need some giants. So just quickly having a look there, nothing much. Request. Boom, request is sent. I'll give it a couple of seconds. If not, I'm just going to put some non-max level ones from my mini account, which you'll see pop up just in a moment. So let's just go donate now. Spend some gems. We're going to be one giant short. So we may just go one giant short on that and see what happens. So, and then I need to donate to lag. All right, so we'll just give it, a good 10 seconds. But as you can see, let's pop in really quick, have a look at the replay. Again, just so we see what's happening. The idea here was I knew that we could heal through this Inferno, and the wall was not going to be too much of an issue. Once that wall was broken here, then this was directly targetable by my kill squad. So where if we look on this side, I can hit it with the kill squad, but with it being single target, I could have lost a lot of my tanking very early on, and the queen would have popped into range quite quickly. Pathing was also a little bit frustrating by this bomb tower. So that's the idea, is you want to make sure you can get into the base with your giants and with your kill squad. Good entry with some meat in the middle of the funnel sandwich, as I like to call it. We wanted to set that funnel so that the troops would move this way. At that point, that's when the rages come down. So let's quickly play through this again. We're going to 2 times it. Giants are down, healers on. Multi-target Infernos at the moment, not an issue. You can heal through. And then obviously funneling troops to each side, and the corners were taken care of. So wasn't too worried about pathing here. Rage comes down, everything moving together in unison, really nicely pathing around that base. So just about time to start the hogs. So at this point, everything starts to move up. We pre-poison the queen just to slow her down, so she's not going to do too much work on the troops. Wall is broken quickly. And then when these defenses were distracted, then we could put in the hogs. So hogs start to move around now. First heal comes down after the bomb tower. Second heal is going to come down moving into this quadrant with a Tesla, which just went down, some splash damage, and a couple of point defenses as well. So no worries, rest of the troops and tanking start to move through as well, and start to pick off everything else while the healers are still up. So we'll 4 times the rest of that. We know what happened. I wrecked it. We're good. So let's pop back out of here very quick like. And Lack has hit me up with the last one. So let's go in and find that second Dark Elixir storage with a slightly different composition. First, I'm going to show you what it is. We're going to train up Queen Charge Miners, Queen Walk Miners as my next one. So what we currently have, still got the 2 baby dragons, 5 wizards instead, no archers or anything like that. So troll corners may be an issue, but we'll keep an eye out on that. Idea is for some quick funneling and then move in. So we've got everything ready. Let's make that attack. So here we do have another Town Hall 10, plenty of loot, no Infernos. Hopefully not going to be an issue, this base. A bit more of a ring base, which does make it a bit more difficult for the HGHB. What you're looking for is compartments with an HGHB. Single target Inferno to one side. The other one is down, so we're going to come in from the opposite side. to move through into that. So we'll come through from the queen side, I think. Hopefully take out that with a skip. Corners are a little harder to work with, but let's do this. So first things first, no, not the heroes. We're going to go boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 healers down. Unfortunately, these giants are not together just yet. Need them to come together, which they do, and there's the heal. Alright, so baby drag each side. Pop one down here. Hopefully setting that funnel pretty quick. So just need these buildings to go down. So now we have a king and we have a queen, and we are going to be running in with the 9 bowlers here, hoping they move in. Most of them do. So here comes the rage. So no issues. What we want to do is hopefully take out the air defense before anything goes down. We're going to pop in another rage very shortly here. First wall to go down is going to be where they path. So here comes the other rage. Queen is on her own. So we're going to pop that in now. And with the assist, we're going to pop in the hogs from that side. Heal through the kill squad in the middle, just because they're struggling a little bit. Should have put those ones in with that. This is going to be a bit of a tougher one to go with. Poison down for the king, second poison down, and we are in a little trouble, but we should end up on the queen here. Interesting pathing on the hogs, but that's okay. Queen's going to step up to take out the king. That's what we're aiming for. And then we're going to pop in with a heal in the last quadrant with the queen. So here we go. All comes down to this. Last of the defenses will come down, and the hogs should retarget to the queen, which they do. And this will be another triple. So I was lucky, no CC, so I basically got to burn those poisons on heroes. And then also having 1 Inferno down. But that is basically the principles of an HGHB. Slightly different composition here, and the funneling was a little more difficult initially. But I mean, you look at that, there's still a ton of troops up and not really any issues with it. I was worried for a few seconds there, but we did come away with a 6-pack from the 2 hits. So that's what we're looking at, guys. HGHB is definitely still a composition you can use at Town Hall 10. Base dependent, so you can't just throw this at any base, but it is an attack that is definitely usable, and the idea is that your healers are going in with your giants and your tanking, and then you have your heroes go in. Queen pieced out on that one, and then under rage those bowlers and the heroes are going to go through and wreck most of the core, and while that tanking's in the middle distracting defenses from the outside, we start to filter in those hogs. So there we have it. That is the 6-pack with the HGHB. Not in war, but that's okay. Poisons are generally dedicated for the CC. If you happen to come up with no CC, you're on a winner. So there we have it. I will see you guys next time with another video. I may drop back and do a Town Hall 9 video, but let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see at Town Hall 10 or at Town Hall 9, and we'll see what we can do. But until next time, keep clashing, have fun, and yeah, I'll see you then.